Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. And it's Friday, and you know what that means. We're going to be doing a budget meal. Now, today's budget meal features beef, which is not as budget as chicken or tuna or sometimes even salmon. But if you're wanting to do beef, this is a budget meal. It is a chuck roast. It is one of the lesser expensive cuts of beef, and we're going to do a pot roast. In fact, it's a specialized pot roast. It is going to be a French onion pot roast, and it's very delicious and it's very versatile. You can serve it in a number of ways. Now, we have about a 3-pound boneless piece of chuck roast right here that we're going to be working with. Now, the recipe will be in a link. This is from the kitchen website, and we love this recipe. It's very, very flavorful. I have all the ingredients set out here. I have some beef broth. It calls for wine. I don't ever cook with alcohol, so I'm just using beef broth instead. Here is some thyme, sprigs of fresh thyme from our garden, bay leaves, minced garlic, the onions, and then the meat, and I've got oil and salt and pepper right here. So here's how we are going to proceed. I'm going to first salt and pepper the roast on all sides, and then we are going to sear it until it is golden brown on all sides. So we'll be doing some on camera and some off camera. So while I salt and pepper this, we're going to be letting our oil heat. So I'm going to put just a little oil in the bottom, about a tablespoon, a little bit more. And I'm going to be doing pepper, and also salt. And then I'm turning it so that we can get the other side as well. I like liberal salt and pepper. Okay, that's enough for now. Notice that I am working with the meat on my glass cutting board instead of the wood. Much easier to clean. I don't cut meat on glass. I have a special other thing that I use to cut meat on, which I don't do a lot of cutting of that meat anyway, but I work with meat a lot. And so I'm going to be working with the meat on the glass because it's easier to clean. All right, so we're just going to put this right in. And we'll be searing that about 4 to 5 minutes per side. So we will come back when the searing is done and we've moved it back onto our glass tray. Well, our pot roast is browned all over. I'm just going to cover it with this bowl. It's summertime and we have flies getting into the house. I've just added some more oil to the pan, and I'm now going to put the onions in. I have turned the heat down just a little bit. Now we're going to be caramelizing these onions. It's going to take altogether about 30 to 45 minutes. Lots of onions. Oh, it's smelling so good. All right, I'm going to put in more pepper. And more salt. So I'm going to now put the lid on. Let those cook undisturbed for about 5 minutes, And then I'm going to come back every little while and stir the mixture until they're just beautifully caramelized. So we will be back. I may bring you back one time in the middle so you can see how it's progressing. But most of this will be off camera, so we will see you soon. So Jim is going to come up and take a look. These are very well caramelized, or at least as caramelized as we're going to get them for this recipe. And you can see the bottom has little bits on it. We're going to work on those in just a minute. But first, we are going to add the garlic to the onions and stir that around. Let it cook for a minute. Then we're going to take about 3 tablespoons of flour and sprinkle all over the onions. And stir that in. Until there are no flour specks showing. Then I'm going to take the beef broth and I'm going to add a little bit. And I'm going to work on those. See if I can deglaze the pan some. Those good bits back up into the mixture. All right, then I'm going to drop in the bay leaves. Drop in the bay leaves and the sprigs of thyme. I'm going to save a couple for when we serve, maybe. And place the beef right here. Add the rest of the beef broth, and I'm putting in the whole entire quart. Which gives us an extra half a cup of liquid, but I don't think it's going to be that critical. And oh, it is already smelling heavenly. So I'm going to put the lid on, and it's getting a little too heavy for me to lift. So Jim, as soon as we get off camera, we're going to put it in the oven. The oven has been preheating to 325, and it is going to stay in that oven at 325 for, probably 3 hours until it is just fork tender. So we will come back when it comes out of the oven and we'll show you the results. Well, it has been an afternoon filled with delicious smells in our house. I just took this out of the oven, although I turned the oven off about a half an hour ago so it could start cooling down. And here is what it looks like. So here it is. Luscious gravy, luscious meat, ready to fall apart. So I'm going to bring it back here and start flaking it with a couple of forks. It says to flake it in bite-sized pieces, so I'll do my best. So we will come back when this is all flaked, and I'll show you how we're going to eat it. Well, here it is. This luscious onion gravy mixture infused with the pieces of the beef, and oh my goodness sake, it just smells heavenly. Now, Jim and I are headed out for an appointment, so we're not going to eat right now, but I'm going to take a little taste of this on this little tiny plate, just to be sure that everything is good. I'm avoiding this patch of sunlight here. Makes everything go funky when I stand in the sun. So here we are for the taste. That meat melts in your mouth. The onion flavor is superb. It's fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful, very strong taste. Very nice. So what we are going to do with this will make at least 2 meals, maybe even 3 meals for Jim and me. And so it really is a budget meal for us. Now we can serve it over mashed potatoes, which is probably what I'm going to do when we have supper later tonight, with a side of vegetables. It can go on a bun for a sandwich. It can go over rice. It can just be eaten straight out of a bowl for pure deliciousness. So this is a fantastic recipe. I hope you try it. And if you do, will you let us know what you think about it and how you used it? How did you serve it? So thank you so much for being with us on another Budget Meal Friday. And we will see you again very soon for more videos.